It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield-Greene County Park Board, Blue Current, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Good morning to you. It is Thursday, and the week is just moving along like a week is supposed to do. So let's do some news.
All right. Early voting is underway in Greene County and beyond. Lines were long on Tuesday at the polls in Springfield. Greene County Clerk Shane Scholler told me about 2,200 people voted just on Tuesday. I actually had some friends who were there yesterday as well, Wednesday. They were in line for about an hour, they said. And across the country, more than 20 million people have already cast their ballots. That is out of some 240 million Americans who are eligible to vote in the November 5th election. Just for reference, in 2020, about 160 million Americans voted in that presidential election. All right. Prior to the 23-24 school year, the Springfield School District would spread out pay for hourly workers over a 12-month period, even though they only worked for 9 of the months a year. But SPS stopped doing that after being advised to by the state and federal governments. Now, some hourly employees, about 1,000 of them, signed a petition to try to get their pay to go back to being spread out over the 12 months instead of only 9. But for now, it looks like there are not any plans for the district to revisit that issue.
Okay. Meanwhile, the Springfield School Board gave unanimous approval to changing the district's boundaries and expanding bus service to more students. That'll start in the next school year, so a year from now in the fall. SBS is expanding bus service to include students living within a mile of their school. Right now, and what it has been, is you had to live 1.5 miles from the school to get bus service. Now you can live within 1 mile and get bus service. The changes with school boundaries as to who goes to what school will mean some students will have to attend a different school from where they attend now. It's an effort for the district to relieve overcrowding at some of the schools in the district. And the Salvation Army is trying to raise awareness about its after-school programs. So today they are hosting a bit of an open house, you could call it, at the headquarters there on Kansas Expressway. They will pick up kids. The Salvation Army will pick up kids at 6 different schools across Springfield and then take them to offer activities, arts and crafts, games, sports, until their parents can pick them up after work. Salvation Army even provides dinner for the kids. The program is $45 per week per student. And again, that's at the Salvation Army.
Okay, focus on getting lower income families into homes and knowing your neighbors face to face. The Drew Lewis Foundation, this is really cool. They are building an affordable housing project at North Broadway and West Poplar Street. 15 homes will be going up, new homes. They are giving what the leaders there call an opportunity for these people, these 15 people, to have the American dream. They will be available to those living below 200% of the federal poverty level, but who also work. So people who work, they hope that that population can now afford to buy a home that they will be in for at least 5 years.
Okay. It's not easy to buy a house these days.
No, it's not. And there's a lot of detail to that story, but it's a cool concept. They're all going to have like front porches on them. Just to foster community there. And I don't know, it's really cool what they're doing. So go Drew Lewis Foundation, go. Very neat. All right, this is kind of fun. We'll see what happens. The old Sears building at the Battlefield Mall is apparently going to be getting some new life. The Springfield Business Journal dug up some building permits, and they indicate that the Sears conversion could be to a Dillard's, which of course Dillard's is already in the mall. They have 2 different locations in the mall, Dillard's does, but maybe they're going to have 3. I don't know. Or maybe they're going to move there altogether. But Sears left that space in 2020 after having been there for multiple decades. So it appears some construction work is going on at the former Sears store, and SBJ dug up the building permit and looks like might be a Dillard's.
Yeah, I saw that story in SBJ, and then I drove by and I saw the outside where it looks like there are construction trucks going in and out, or at least They were outside getting ready to go in of the Sears building there. So something's happening, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, if you like beef like me, you're going to love a new restaurant coming to Springfield. A farmer who raises Wagyu beef is opening a restaurant in the former location of Five Spice Chinese restaurant, which we also liked. There on South Glenstone, just south of Sunshine.
Yeah.
A sign out front says King of Beef, which is pretty good. No word on an opening date, but it's going to be a beef place. You can go get some good meat over there, which I'm always a fan of.
Yeah.
And
We'll
then
see.
Ozark is looking to hire police officers and is basically putting out an all call this weekend. If you think you've got what it takes, you can participate in open testing on Saturday. Open testing to be a police officer. Starts at 8 in the a.m. on Saturday at the Ozark Junior High School track. On a track, that means running. So they will test you for fitness, and they've got some standards. You can check out those standards or call the police or the Ozark Police Department, ask about them, or maybe the website has the standards that you can find out if you can make the cut or not. If you end up being hired by Ozark PD, they will pay you as you go through training to be a officer. So.
That's a noble career. That would be so hard, but that's neat that they're hiring, and I'm sure there will be a good turnout, honestly.
Might be an option, yeah.
Yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs, meanwhile, are acquiring a 3-time All-Pro wide receiver, DeAndre Hopkins, from the Tennessee Titans. The Chiefs are sending a conditional 5th-round pick to the Titans, while Tennessee is taking on some of Hopkins' salary. You know the Chiefs need wide receivers. They lost 3 wide receivers to injury, including Rashee Rice, already this season. So they need some help in the wide receiver area, and it looks like this guy could be the guy to do it.
Okay. Halloween is next week, but this weekend, the Springfield Cardinals are handing out candy to costume kids at the Hammonds Field. Friday night from 4 to 8, kids can attend the free event, but you do need to register in advance. Let them know you're coming. You can do that at Springfield Cardinals website. Just check it out online and get signed up, and should be a great time.
The Cardinals always have good things going on over there for families. You know, I mean, they open up the ballpark to different things. They try to attract families, fireworks, and the drone shows, all the stuff that they do over there. They're a good neighbor in the community, I would say.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they basically started the year I think we moved here, which was 07.
05.
No, we got married. Sorry. We got married in 07. We moved here in 05.
And they came in, I believe, in 04.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, because I remember covering it when they first came, so I guess it was maybe it was 04. I thought it was 05, but either way, somewhere right around there.
Wait, you covered the very first game when Stan Musial throughout the first pitch?
I did, yeah.
Oh, well, then you didn't get here till 05, so it was 05, yeah.
Yeah, beginning of 05, so.
I came, our news director who hired me took me to a Springfield Cardinals game. I came down from St. Louis, which is where I was. And so we went to a Springfield Cardinals game, and I was like, all right, this is nice. But I mean, I go to Busch Stadium up in St. Louis.
Pretty sure he took me to like McDonald's. So I had been an intern though, and I needed the job worse than you did, apparently, because I was like, yeah, just tell me where to sign. I'm in.
Well,
and he had to
St. Louis, so I made him do a little bit of work.
Yeah, that's true. It's good. Oh, good old Jeff. Yeah, Springfield Cardinals. That'll be fun for the kiddos this weekend. Dress them up. Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you back here tomorrow morning. Oh, wait a minute. The contest. Yeah. The contest. Don't forget, aroundtheozarks.com. Go to the Branson Bowl contest. You'll see it. And somebody is going to win some tickets to the November 10th Broncos game happening at Arrowhead. So Chiefs versus Broncos. You can go. You can win those tickets. So register right now at aroundtheozarks.com under the Branson Bowl, and you will need the keyword, Ethan.
The keyword is downtown.
Perfect. That was really good. Keyword is downtown. You're going to need that to prove that you've been watching ATO. So we'll announce the winner on Friday morning. That's
All right,
tomorrow.
now, thank you for joining us. That spiel.
Yes. Bye.